Andy starts asking Amir about, so does Natalie trust you? And he says, yes, she trusts me. And then he says, she wouldn't give me the time of day if she didn't. But then he goes on to say they're actually like building trust because he's at Martha's Vineyard and she really doesn't like know him and the setting and the people here. So it goes from she trusts him to they're building trust.
Okay.
Then we talk about Natalie's comment about how she makes what Amir makes in a month in a year. No, she makes what Amir makes in a year in a month.
Yes.
So she came across as shady. And Amir says that he chose to be with a successful woman and he is secure. Yeah, he's going to go balls to the wall for Natalie.
And here's the thing. While he's talking, I'm looking at Amir's face. He looked like he see a ghost. Because now he's being confronted by basically all the social media tweets, by what the cast thinks. And these questions is making him, what's the word? It's kind of exposing his, like, what's the word? Him being naive in certain positions. Okay. Some as simple as like, oh yeah, we trust each other, but now we're building trust. It's just those type of things to where it's like, okay, even when they was talking to the cast and they brought up that scene about what Natalie said, well, you know what, Amir makes in a year, I'm making a month, and people were like, that's kind of emasculating, like that did not have to be said. Yeah. And then he's trying to cover it up by saying, I have no problem, I'm confident to be with a successful woman and things like that. I don't think it's about that.
No, it's about how she's playing you.
It's about how she's limiting your success.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter what she makes. We don't even talk about how much she makes. But It's about how she made what you make in a year seem so small.
Yes. Making you seem little.
Let's keep going.
And Andy asks the cast if anybody thinks that him and Amir are right together. And a few people chime in, they look cute together.
But no one raised their hand and said that they're right for each other.
Yeah, it is brought up during the section of basically, I'll get to that later. So Amir says that he and Natalie are closing on a house that they bought together. They've been together for a year and a half. Amir says he has a ring, and he says when it's the right time, he will propose.
It's funny, Andy threw in a little shade. He basically said, did Natalie tell you how to propose to her? Basically, I'm paraphrasing, basically making him seem like, like you're whipped. And the thing that's so interesting about this, I don't know you have it in the notes, that he brought the house, right?
Yes.
Basically, he's responsible for the house. She's on the deed.
Right. His name is on the mortgage. Yes. Her name is on the deed.
And I'm like, if you make what I make in a month, why couldn't we both
be on the mortgage?
Be responsible for the house? What is your thoughts on that, Blair?
Yeah, I thought that was a wild situation, but it sounds like Amir is just listening and doing whatever Natalie tells him to do. And if that's what he wants to do, that's his business. I hope that he finds happiness in that. But it does not look like a good time.
Hey, listen, and just so y'all understand, it sounds like you're done with Amir. It sounds like you don't want him back.
Oh, yeah, he can go.
Oh,
and
okay.
He's over here talking about how he don't want to be back if Natalie's back by Amir.
Okay.
I mean, I enjoyed you. I thought you were cool on the show. I like to see you and Preston's friendship, like all of that. But if you're really trying to push her down our throat, we really don't want Natalie around. And you can go with her. If she makes you that happy, if the fun leaves when she leaves, go with her. Go have fun off the show.
So let's keep going because I have more.
So Noelle asked, why did you tell her all the girls were crazy over you? Amir said that he was told that Shanice was trying to F him. And Shanice is just like, I was just horny. Like, I wasn't really trying to shoot my shot at you like that. And the thing is, I believe Shanice because Shanice said that she was going to F Nick as well. So I think Shanice just be talking sometimes.
But I find it so interesting that when it comes to Shanice just talking, saying it out loud, no one's having conversations basically like, if she was drunk or if we all was drunk, I think she would really F. I think at that night, maybe Shanice was shooting her shot. Who knows? Because Shanice, she was horny. Who knows what she would have done?
Actually, if he was open to it, she probably would have done it.
Right. But my thing is, I think the truth of the matter is none of the guys want to sleep with Shanice in the house.
Yeah.
When it comes to Natalie, as Blair was giving her her side about we don't want to mirror because if you want to push Natalie down our throats, he basically said, this is Amir talking, that Natalie would like to come back because she felt like so much of the things that happened in the sense of, with her causing all this mess and things of that nature, that she want to come back and basically rectify how she was viewed this season. Hey, buddy, you don't get a second time to make a first impression.
Absolutely.
Like that's just how it goes.
And the thing is, you're a guest on the show. We're really not that invested in
Not
how
at
Natalie
all.
appeared on the show.
Not at all.
She came on. She was messy. That's enough. She doesn't need to redeem herself. She's not a full cast member. We do not care.
We really don't.
We do not care. She could be a wonderful person. She could be a terrible person. That's your business. Okay.